Hi, I'm Ben Modell. How do you like the Dutch angle? I don't know why that happened. It's September 14th. It's around 6:20 p.m. Getting ready for a 7 o'clock show here at the Museum of Modern Art. I'm doing these before and after video vlogs on my own volition, on my own steam. They're not done in association with the Museum of Modern Art, but I did get their permission to film in here. What's coming up at 7? It's a program of biograph shorts from the early teens, written by Anita Loos. How am I preparing for these? Well, first of all, have I seen them? I've seen one of them. I've seen a film called Oh, Sammy. What do I know about them? Well, they're comedies. They're not, Keystone, LKO comedies. These are early teens. They're more about situation and character and somebody pulling a prank on somebody or somebody trying to sneak something over on somebody else. So what I can do is at least let the audience know that they're funny by playing with a slight air of whimsy, if I may use that word, letting them know, okay, this is a comedy. Try to follow things along. I can go by the title of the film in some cases to get a general idea of where this is going. Oh, Sammy, well, I know that film already and I won't go into it, but the film's A Cure for Suffragettes and Highbrow Love. You kind of have an idea where it's going to go. The challenge of these shows is that there are 5 films. That's 5 stories, and each one's around anywhere from 10 to 12 minutes, depending on the total footage and running speed. So I'm in one moment of anticipating of what's going on. I'm also trying to figure how is this going to wrap up and where is this going. Some of these films end abruptly with a straight cut to black. Sometimes there'll be a studio logo, but I have to help the audience know it's over and wrap it up musically, let them know we're done and transition into the next film. One thing that I like to do between films is I keep playing. I don't sit in complete silence. It keeps the momentum of the show going. I know not everybody does that, but for me, I think of the momentum of the show and everybody here who's here to watch the films. Other than that, I'm following the characters and the story development, and once I get an idea of what the main plot of the story is, the one thing somebody is trying to put over on somebody else, etc., I try to follow that and keep the music going. I'm staying, again, as I have all week, stayed in the mode of films and music of the early teens and try not to stay too far from it. As needed, depending on who's directing and who's acting in the film. I'm also, if I need to help the audience know where they're supposed to look, if there are 3 or 4 or 5 different people in the shot and one person is really the important one, I may align the melodic line and rhythms to their physical movements to help people's attention go in that direction without Mickey Mousing or being obvious. But some of these films need a little help. I'll be back in a few seconds of your time to tell you how I think it went later on today. Okay, I got to go quickly because they're closing up the museum and, we got to get out of here. Show went well, I think. A little bit more than fun than some of the other programs. Some of the films had a little more energy, comic energy. A couple of people I recognized, like Charlie Murray, and even Max Davidson turned up. And it turned out I had seen A Cure for Suffragettes. Steve Massa and I had programmed it in one of our Cruel and Unusual comedy series from a long time ago. But the films were fun. It was kind of a mix. Some of them had intertitles. There was one of the films that Anita Loos herself had reinstated and recreated titles around 1969 for the print that was shown. And some of them just had flash titles. But I was able to follow it and help the audience musically. There's a same row of students that was here visiting from Colgate. So it was good for a bunch of college students to see these early films and with live accompaniment. Anyway, good show. See you next time. Bye.